Good morning, my name is Johnny Lacona, and today I'll be teaching how to do a compound set, a drop set, and an antagonistic superset. A compound set is when you work out, when you do two different workouts for the same muscle. So let's say I could do something for chest, for instance, if I were to bench press, and then after that set I could go to maybe some flies, so I could do chest again. And then a drop set, it would be when I start heavy, and for the next set, I'll go lower, and then the next set, I'll go even lower. Antagonistic superset is basically when you work out opposite muscles with little rest time. For example, like if I were to work out biceps, I'll be done with biceps, and then I'll move on rapidly to triceps. So that would be the antagonistic superset, little rest time. Okay, so basically a few things. Since this is a 6th grade class, and they only have one resistance class before that, I would like to go light. I wouldn't want them to go heavy right from the beginning. I would like them to get comfortable with the weight that they feel more comfortable at, and then they could determine whether they want to do a drop set, superset, or a compound set. Something I would like to see from my students will be proper form. I wouldn't want them to try to lift so much weight, and just because they want to lift more weight and they don't have the proper form. I think form is more important than actually lifting heavier weights. So that's one thing I want to see. I would demonstrate it to my students at first so they could know what I'm talking about and how it's supposed to look like. And then I will also have a kid demonstrate to the rest of the class, show him, so the student can see how he's doing it. Maybe they could pinpoint like what he's doing right, what he's doing wrong. And I will also provide maybe like a worksheet of maybe like a link, also definition of what the workout is, or different kind of workouts, and how the sets are. Maybe a link to a video so they can visually see it when they get home, and they can pause it, play it as many times as they want. So yeah, I'll definitely go through. I'll demonstrate it myself, have a student demonstrate, and then I'll also provide extra resources so they can watch it on their own. So yeah, today my brother's gonna pretend to be a 6th grader, and let's get to it.
So we're gonna work. So right here we're about to work on a compound set. We're gonna focus on chest. This is called a pectoral fly. So since he's a 6th grader, we're gonna start with lightweight, 55 pounds, and whatever the 6th grader feels comfortable at. You can really underestimate the strength of a student, So a few things I want to keep in mind, like safety. Don't want to start too heavy. We're gonna start light and see how he progresses. So we're gonna start with this one, pectoral fly, and this is gonna be a compound set. After this one, we're gonna jump to push-ups. So notice how he's controlling his breathing. He's breathing in, breathing out. He's pacing himself. The way I will have this set up in my class, I will have different sections for every student to work on. So students will be in groups. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump to push-ups. So notice how it was little rest time. We're gonna work out chest again. So we were doing pectoral fly first, and now we're gonna do push-ups. Normally we will do two. So this is another compound set. Right here we're working on back. There's how would I teach this class? The setup of this class, I would like to divide the class into groups and have them work on different sections. So basically, there will always be a partner besides him or a different student. Everybody will always have a partner. So then they're gonna be switching roles. he goes, then he goes. That way, nobody's just standing around and waiting for too long. So dividing into section is definitely the way to go. And what I'm looking for again is proper form. We don't want to go too heavy. They're 6th graders. We're gonna start light. So this is a compound set. Again, I will demonstrate it. I'll have a student then demonstrate, and then I will also provide like a worksheet with extra resources. That's a link to a video, pictures and steps of how to actually do the workout. So that's good enough. So boom. So now we're on a different machine. Little rest time, and we're doing the same. We're working out the same muscles, just a different exercise. Again, you're gonna start light and increase it. But depending on which type of this is a compound set, so wherever the student feels comfortable, not too heavy. This one they can go aim for 3 sets. Again, 5 repetitions, 6, 7, depending on how they feel comfortable. So guys, we're here. We're gonna work on an antagonistic superset. So basically, what a superset is again, we're gonna have little rest time. We're gonna work out 2 opposite muscles. We're gonna work on back and chest with little rest time. So we're gonna do this set. We're gonna go to the next one. For a 6th grader, again, it could be like 3 sets, 7 repetitions. You can decrease the number of repetitions. Also, don't start too heavy. That's for safety. You want to start light to see where you're comfortable at. Form must be straight, back must be straight, and you also must be controlling your breathing. So, okay, so you can start. So I'm looking for proper form, back straight, chest out, breathe in, breathe out. That's 7. Boom. Now we're gonna go to the next one. So now we're working on chest. So this is part of the antagonistic superset. We worked on back prior to this. Little rest time. Now we're working on chest. We're gonna do 7 repetitions, 3 sets. 6th grader can even do 5 repetitions, 3 sets, and boom. That's a superset. So this is another drop set. Again, this is a 6th grader. Depending on where the 6th grader feels comfortable and what type of weight he wants. I feel like 22 for a 6th grader is reasonable. So he's gonna start 22 for the first one, for the first set. Second set again, he's gonna go to 17. He's gonna go to 12. Right, he's working on his triceps. So he's gonna demonstrate the first one. So, we'll step back. So for this one, we're gonna go for 7 reps, 3 repetitions again. 3 sets, 7 repetitions. Perfect. So then, for the next one, he will drop it again. And that's the drop set. So guys, right here, we're gonna work on a drop set. So we're gonna work on biceps. So a drop set, basically, you're gonna start. Let's say you start heavy and then you go lighter. So because he's a 6th grader, we're gonna start at 22 pounds, and the next set we're gonna go to 17, and then the next set after that we're gonna go to 12. So that's basically a drop set. So we're gonna get started, and here we go. Again, what I'm looking for is proper form. Doesn't need to go heavy. Just controlling his breathing. Notice how his back is straight. So here we're at the end, guys, and again, what we worked on today was compound sets,
drop sets and antagonistic superset. So a few things I want to mention. Safety. We want to make sure students are not moving the weights everywhere. Make sure they're not starting too heavy. They're starting at a weight where it's comfortable. Proper form over trying to lift too much weight. So yeah, just be respectful of the equipment. That's very important. You want to clear your area for safety. Don't want to go too heavy. And I will demonstrate I will demonstrate it first. The student demonstrated, and then I also provide a worksheet with extra resources, that's video and step-by-step instructions on how to do it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate it.